football is the home of Super Bowl 56. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Patriots and the Seahawks coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On first down, Carson, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taylor now to return it. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Now, that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Jones throwing complete for Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete. James White. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Folk connects on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Play action. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matt Judon able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Dietrich Wise Jr. coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2nd and 6. At the 20-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He completes it right side to White. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Jones throw pulled in by Aguilar. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied here in the second quarter. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Uses the stiff arm. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taylor now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no chance to get away as they get it down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Breaks a tackle. And still fighting. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
3rd quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Powering his way forward and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free but couldn't recover.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Steps away to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Gets past him at the 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. From the shotgun, Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Patriots are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. It's caught. Smith. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing, Jones. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Jones. Open man is Bourne. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
On the option, a handoff to Carson.
Shreds the tackle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Jones. Connecting with Aguilar. And he's brought down. And they took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champion.